Thanks for coming round. We'll make you laugh before you go. Welcome to the Mermen. Welcome to the show.
It's a special episode of the Mermen podcast. Forrest, tell the people why today is a special episode.
Earth Day?
A special part of the earth.
Well, it's
a part of the earth that I hold very near and dear and think it's very important we celebrate it more than we do, which is why Cinco de Mayo is one of my favorite holidays.
You did a grito.
A what?
Grito.
What's a grito?
Luis.
Luis, happy day of your people, Luis.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Consider this my 2 weeks notice.
What do you mean?
For all the audio listeners, if you guys aren't watching this, we have two white men in Serapis.
Paying homage to wonderful people, a culture that has...
He was describing how we were and you cut him off.
Oh, sorry, Luis. I'm sorry. I got excited. I'm just so happy to honor your heritage.
I'm going to
Tell him how good we look.
Go, Mexico!
Yeah, they're wearing Serapis and sombreros, big straw sombreros on their heads, drinking Coronas. There's a piñata on the desk. I don't know.
What are those? And Dave's got maracas.
Hey, maracas!
Dave's also in brown face.
No, I am not. I am not.
Settle down.
I'm just tan. These maracas look like they were... like they're authentic, like they were sewn from the testicles of bulls.
I think they honestly were.
These are testicles?
I want to say they were. They were a gift. And I remember that being the description.
The gift of balls.
Mm-hmm.
And do you ever play these when you're playing music?
No.
Cinco de Mayo! We have authentic beers from Mexico. Corona.
Right, so Cinco de Mayo is not for a couple more days. Today's May 1st, but yeah, when we're recording this. But you might be listening to this on Cinco de Mayo, but it's coming up, so we had to do it today. And Luis would be dressed up, but he's off camera, so you wouldn't see him, right? What do you guys do for...
Luis dressed like this every episode.
Yeah,
that's true. Spoiler alert. Well, you did have a lot of these hats, to be fair. But so what are you going to do on Cinco de Mayo? You guys, it's a big holiday, right?
No, just another day. I'm gonna
wait. What? It's like Mexican Christmas. You guys don't like get together and have a big fiesta, a siesta, and then a fiesta and a family gathering.
A lot of Oz.
Yeah.
Gonna be silently judging all the people in Cabo Cantina that day, looking for the Taco Tuesday specials. But
so your family doesn't celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
No, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I actually had to do research of what the fuck Cinco de Mayo was last night before we recorded this.
Who doesn't know what Cinco de Mayo is?
Why?
I mean, dude, we don't celebrate it. It's not part. Like, we have our own Mexican Independence Day, September 16th.
Why didn't you tell us?
So we should do this again on May 16th?
So this is offensive?
Well, I mean, look.
I feel pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm surprised we lasted this long without getting canceled, but I think this is the one.
You have to be popular to get canceled.
Well, why? Why is it like? Why isn't it looked at as we're?
It's great that you're still wearing this and trying to defend it now too. I'm with you. I'm still wearing it too.
I'm gonna wear it the whole episode. This is.
Oh, I'm not. I think I'm. I don't know. We're offending him. I think.
No, he's just doing that as a gag.
Are you offended?
I'm not.
He's doing it as a bit.
He's doing it as a bit.
Yeah. What's the difference between paying homage to someone's culture
This is already not going to end well. Like, whatever you're trying to say right now, like, I thought it was accepting what we were doing. But okay, go ahead and finish your sentence, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just, like, pretend like I'm ignorant, all right? I mean, I know the answers.
Wait, first of all, we don't have to pretend that.
No, just pretend.
We're literally both sitting here in ridiculous outfits right now that Luis said is not appropriate. He's Mexican. What about the piñata? Is this Mexican?
Everyone loves a piñata.
Okay.
Well,
you're not talking to me. Yeah, you there still?
Oh, were you talking to me?
Yeah. Isn't this Mexican?
He's texting his brothers.
These are Mexican?
Not really. Yeah, you called me yesterday and said if I had... I already forgot what word you said.
Oh, wait. What flag is that on there?
Is
that Cuban?
Oh, it looks like no, it's Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
It's not Mexican.
Puerto Rico.
All right, these are out.
They were so fun.
Pretty Mexican here.
No, I
Dave Sarape says Mexico.
yeah, vive
Mexico.
Oh yeah,
Viva.
vive Mexico.
Yeah, you had it right, and then you. Did
I know,
something.
but the upside down exclamation point threw me for a second.
How'd that throw you? You grew up in Miami. You've seen that a million
I
times.
thought I know, I'm out of practice. But serious question, Luis.
You live in LA now.
What's the difference?
like-
What's the difference between I think that I understand why blackface is offensive. I understand why
Jesus.
when
I'm
they
gonna
would
take
put
this off
Here
now.
we go.
Wait. No, because it's rooted in a time when they weren't using blackface to celebrate African American people. It was literally to mock them, to mock their culture. And same thing with like back in the movies in the 40s and the 50s when they would wear the glasses and put in the fake teeth to make fun of Asian people. It's not, you're not celebrating their culture by mocking it and making it seem like everybody. Man, you guys are party poopers, bro. But I think when people celebrate St. Patrick's Day and they celebrate Cinco de Mayo and stuff, I think they're literally saying, man, this is some cool shit. We want to have a day to celebrate that culture.
Look at me.
And or get an excuse to get
Look at me.
drunk.
Look at me.
Oh, you're so woke,
Not part of the
Forrest.
problem.
Not woke. I just was a little itchy. To be honest with you.
But is that fair? Is there a line, or is it just not okay
Are you
now to
talking
do any
me?
of
I
that?
wasn't even
No,
listening
I
to
mean,
what you
like-
said.
Because like
All I heard you say was blackface isn't okay. I was like, whoa, what a bombshell.
Yeah, no, I'm not too sensitive at all. Like I've been used to it. And like unless it's like straight, blatant, like racism or like mocking it, then sure. But
I don't know. How many clips do you think there are in the world of a white guy dressed like you asking what's okay?
Yeah.
let me just get this straight here real quick.
Let me tell you why I'm an ally.
Are you an ally?
Yeah, I think I'm very empathetic and understanding to, like, if we were wearing
You didn't
this,
even finish the sentence.
What?
To
if we were dressed like this, and Louis said, "Hey guys, that makes me feel bad," I would say, "Oh, all right."
we pay
thanks."
Louise. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say, "All right, man, I'm sorry, I'll take it off."
oh, you look great, Dave.
We're
Make
I'm
sure
gonna
to send me
wear
the
that.
money.
I know, like, we're friends with Louise, but we are like technically his employers.
Yeah. So you're saying that doesn't his opinion doesn't matter?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, of course, he's gonna be like, yeah, everything's great. Like, yeah.
So
I
you
know he's
think,
applied
so
the
you
hats
think,
to us, but
so you think his opinion matters not because of his ethnicity, but because of his status in the chain of command of our relationship with him.
I think he's not telling you his true feelings because of that. Right, Louise?
that depends. Is today payday?
Every day's payday when we do one of these, right?
Check your bank account. There's some pesos coming your way.
Dave, you look great.
Thank
Not
you,
about
buddy.
it at all.
How do I look? Are you offended that I took that off?
Yeah, actually. This is where I asked for a raise then.
Okay. Well, keep
Look.
it on, Dave.
I was just trying to have fun. Just trying to have a theme for every episode, something a little different.
Yeah. What's coming up next after Cinco de Mayo?
May 17th.
What's that?
Cinco de Mayo again, because apparently that's the real day.
No, September.
Oh, September.
And not the 17th.
Septiembre.
September, when the Mermen podcast will be traveling to Florida. Confirmed, Key West, September 20th and 21st at Comedy Key West. Then we're going to head over to Miami Friday, Saturday night at the Comedy Inn in the suburbs of Miami. We're going to do live podcast.
What would you say,
Oh,
Mike?
Luis, we had an idea at lunch.
Where would you say Comedy Inn is? Mike is here, owner of the Comedy
It's a
Inn.
block from where I grew up, dude.
Huh?
In the nice part of Miami.
The nice,
The nice
yeah.
part of Miami.
Palmetto
yes.
Bay. Yeah. The suburbs. It's
It's
so
the-
weird. It's so general. The suburbs.
The Comedy Inn
Oh, wait.
is...
I wanted to tell you a Cinco de Mayo story. I just thought of something funny. Keep going.
I was going to say, the Comedy Inn is the nicest hotel you can rent in Miami that you can rent by the hour.
Not wrong. He's not wrong. 4-hour minimum day.
I am teasing.
Did you ever do a show at the Immokalee Casino? It was the Immokalee like Hard Rock.
That's
or
a
something.
rough casino.
Do you know that one?
Yeah, it's on
If
your
you-
way out to the Everglades.
if
It's
you-
the last thing before you get to the Everglades.
Yeah. If you don't know what Immokalee is, it is a very, in general, depressed area of Florida. A lot of like migrant workers, but also a lot of it's not a like wealthy area, and they just like, yeah, we'll put a casino here and take all their fucking money that they don't have anyways. Edrin James is famously from
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's where he's from. And like literally, this is his story. Like, didn't he like chase?
He would chase chickens.
And then he became one of the all-time leading rushers.
Yeah.
Now. But that's how I think he got huge like working in ag fields and shit like that. But anyways, they had some gig was I don't even know who booked it. I don't remember who booked it, but whoever booked it said, "Hey, you got to do some press." So there's going to be a phone interview. And so I arranged the time to do it. I was at work when I was a biologist on lunch. And the guy calls me and goes, yeah, this is NPR, like Southwest Florida NPR. Like, NPR is regionalized, like for some of their shows.
Yeah.
I go, I'm doing an interview on NPR for an Immokalee casino. Again, like this is our, and it was just, I think I was there with, God, he just passed away. What's his name? He used to do the poem at the end.
A comic?
Yeah. God damn it.
Gallagher.
No. He used to do a poem.
Oh, poem? Andrew Dice Clay.
I Eat Pussy. That was his poem. A poem to women. Dexter Angry. Dexter Angry, yeah. I was there with Dexter Angry. He passed. I did a bunch of gigs with Dexter, man. I have fond memories of him.
Yeah.
So sad that
A lot of
passed
guys
away.
died since we started out.
They were getting old. That's what happens. So anyways, they call me up and they go, all right, we're doing a fucking NPR, blah, blah, and they start playing. They start talking to me and they go, well, we have a clip here. One of your jokes. And I go, all right, I don't know what the joke is. I haven't done any pre-interview. I used to have a joke about Cinco de Mayo, and it would say like, hey, Cinco de Mayo. I was like, that's how hypocritical we are as a country, where we're like, hey, we'll celebrate your holidays, but you're not allowed in our country. All right, like just throw the Coronas and the piñatas over the fence, and that was the joke. We'll celebrate your holidays, but you're not allowed in our country. They edited it down for some reason because they thought certain parts were offensive.
We're just build the wall.
No,
Come on,
literally. I forget. I'm missing words in the joke too, but literally all it was like, yeah, Cinco de Mayo. I was like, yeah, you're not allowed in our country. That's how, like, literally how the joke.
Anyways, guys, show starts at 8.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? At the end of the interview, I go, what happened? Yeah, there's some words. There were some bad words you said. I go, yeah, but you can't. Did you listen to what the joke sounds like? That? It just sounds
Those
like
words were the important context so that it's not a hate crime.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm Alex Jones right now. Like, just fucking, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, plus that whole area, almost everyone that's going to come out to the show is either Hispanic or black. I'm just like, hey guys, xenophobia. That's real. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Native Americans is for years and years and years, they said that they didn't like the Washington. Well, some said they didn't like the Washington Redskins moniker.
Not for years, up until they changed it.
Yeah, and it finally got changed. I didn't think they were ever going to change it. I think when I was a kid and I heard that, I was like, oh, man, it's not a big deal. They're paying homage to him. But then as I got older and realized like Redskins is...
What's this homage that you keep talking
well,
about?
Well, because so...
Homage?
Yeah.
You say homage or homage?
I think my shirt says it.
Not doubt it.
This is a barbecue, sir, Jeff. Homage?
Homage. Oh, homage. That's
homage. Homage.
You're paying homage to their culture. No,
Wait,
but like, so here's the difference.
I want to back this up. When you were a kid,
yeah,
you thought Redskins was an homage.
I didn't know it was a slur. I thought it was just saying like the Chiefs or like the Florida State Seminoles, like you're just saying like
the Seminoles is Florida State. That's a tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Cherokee is a tribe. But Redskins is, I don't know, how would you think that's an homage? That's straight up just like, you're looking at him like Redskin.
When I got old enough to realize like, oh, that's like a slur.
Was that 2 years ago?
Then I was like, why don't they just change their name? It's not a big deal. Like if there was a group of people that literally said like, hey man, Miami Dolphins, like that kind of hurts my feelings or whatever. And
Dolphins.
Yeah. Dolphins. Now that I know that dolphins can detect pregnancies, it changes how I feel about that. But
I want to interrupt real quick.
Yeah, keep interrupting.
I'm over here checking the charts, because I know we got one new review like last week about. But we're on the Mexican charts.
Hey, where we at?
We are number 41 in the stand-up. The Apple Podcast charts, number 41.
Nice.
And the stand-up podcast.
We're going to... Hey, Vive la Mexico! Thank you for your patronage.
Do you think this
Thank
is
you for
going
paying
to
homage to our podcast?
Help or hurt us, this episode?
Well, we're going to trend for at least a week. Maybe every week I should just pay homage to a new culture.
Yeah. If this is your first time, this is your first time listening to the Mermen podcast, just the throwback. Dave and his friends recreated the Elian Gonzalez for Halloween.
We were dumb college kids. What do you want? I thought it was genius.
Who played Elian? He's not white. I know that.
No, I probably shouldn't say his name, but he was Mexican.
Was he Cuban?
He was Italian. Italian. I got Mexico in my brain. Yeah, he's Italian.
Similar colors in the flag. No, not even similar. Wait, they are the same colors, right? Just different order. All right.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
He's Italian.
If you're looking at the flags, maybe.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Okay, so Italian guy played Elian, and then you played the ATF.
Oh, I was Castro.
That's right, you were Castro. I forgot.
We won first place. Auburn, Alabama costume contest.
Oh, in Alabama, that's right. Of course.
Shout out Neon's Dance Club.
Look at these guys. Hey, mate, let me tell you.
Man, these guys are genius.
If all Latinos were like you guys, we'd like them.
Man, I've seen a lot of good Halloween costumes in my time, but this right here, that's clever.
And homage. It's an homage.
What a beautiful
Castro and Elliot.
What a beautiful homage to the political situation going on down in South Florida.
Yeah, and you learned.
Yeah.
I don't watch the news much, and I was like, what?
You know,
there's a kid, Elliot.
I got to tell you, the Backstreet Boys were good, but this Elian situation costume, we learned something. You guys deserve the $500.
Yeah, made us think about things. All right, Luis. Yeah. Well, he's keeping it on because you're saying you're not offended.
I'll let him deal with that.
Second quarter.
So we're going to Key West.
Going to Key West.
Do you know why it's called the Conch Republic? Do you know it's called the Conch Republic?
I do know that. Yeah, Conch Republic.
Did you know that, Luis? Luis,
nope.
We're taking Luis with us. Let's just say we are. Yeah,
Luis, you're coming.
All right.
Why is it called the Conch Republic? I mean, there's a lot of conch shells down there.
Well, back in the 80s, I actually pitched this as a story for Drunk History, and there was a world where it was possibly going to get made, and then Drunk History got canceled. So, anyways, fun times. And then when I pitched it to them, I think initially they said, we've heard, like, almost like we know all the stories already. And then I pitched them like, oh, we haven't heard the story. I was like, okay. In the 80s, there was a lot of drug trafficking going through South Florida. I don't know if you guys were aware of this or not, but there was. And a lot of it was coming up through the Keys at that time. Like, I guess boats would, like, middle Keys, lower Keys, whatever. The Keys is like, you've never been, it's like 120 something miles of highway all the way to Key West. So there's all these little islands and spots that would be impossible to patrol. And so they put it on the beach or somewhere, and like in probably not Key West, but some of these more uninhabited areas, and they just drive it up to Miami and start selling drugs. And so the federal government decided to put a blockade going in and out of the Keys, and they checked every car going in and out of the Keys. And it was illegal technically to do that, but they found they can't search the cars for drugs, so they actually had it under the guise of it was a stop for something else, but it was still technically illegal. And this was putting a chokehold on all of the Keys tourism, specifically Key West, which just they rely on people driving there and doing all this shit. So the mayor of Key, if this happened now with Twitter and all this shit, it'd be bananas, but it still was like a national news story. The mayor of Key West called a press conference, they televised it, and he seceded from the United States, called themselves a Conch Republic. They have a flag, which still exists today, and they declared war on the United States as the Conch Republic. And they had like this flotilla.
Wait, what year was this?
Somewhere in the 80s. And they had this flotilla.
They declared war?
They declared war on the United States. Hold on. And they had like a flotilla of boats too. Their whole thing was they would launch French bread off the boats and stuff. Like, I don't know. It wasn't even like a real flotilla, but it was like a joke. Like, if you've never been to Key West or Fantasy Fest or that shit, it's just they have their own unique sense of humor. It's just wild awareness. And that was like part of declared war, then immediately surrendered to the United States and demanded that wartime like reparations that like for the money they had lost. And so this whole stunt caught, even back then, before social media, caught so much national attention, and then it shone light onto the federal government. What they were doing was technically not legal, that they released the blockade. So that actually worked.
Wow.
And it opened it up, and then like tourism happened again. So to this day, there's a flag with a conch shell on it and some stars. You can still get like a fake passport of the Conch Republic, and they call themselves conchs down there and stuff.
Yeah, that's their high school, the Key West Conchs.
Yeah. And that was like a stunt they did. And even so, and then years later, the Navy was like doing some testing they weren't supposed to do, and the Key West said, don't do that. They ended up doing it. They put the flotilla into action again. All these boats came out to where the Navy was. They were shooting French. I don't know where they shot French bread loaves out. It's always like these French bread. And then they fucking stopped the testing too. So like these like stunts, like these little stunts like always work. And I think that was such a interesting story and such a Keys story too. Yeah.
Tell you what, I've been to Keys quite a few times. I didn't know that story, Forrest.
There you go.
Thank you.
Would have been good drunk history.
I know a lot about the Ernest Hemingway connection.
Yeah, he's got a house there.
Yeah, he's got a house there with a bunch of six-toed cats.
If you have a six-toed cat, if you own a cat and it's got 6 toes, supposedly you can trace it back to, well, I guess there's other 6-toed cats, but most of them, a percentage can be traced back to the Ernest Hemingway, the cats.
Yep, he had a 6-toed cat. That thing fornicated all over the place, and now it's
that fucking 6-toed cat.
Yeah, man, those
Acting like
six-toed
it had 6
cats like the
penises.
fuck.
Yeah,
And now there's just a ton of 6-toed cats that live, I guess strays.
they live on the Ernest Hemingway's house in the Keys, Key West, is a museum now, and you can visit it. And I'm assuming they feed those cats. People pay to go there.
Yeah.
So technically, I think they've captured them all, and I don't know what they do. They got to breed some of them to keep the 6 toes going.
Gotta breed them suckers.
Yeah, that's the dark secret about the Ernest Hemingway house nobody knows about.
Yeah, key lime pie, one of my favorite things in the world. They got killer key lime pie. If you're looking for a good gift idea, and
Key lime tree?
oh, that's a good idea.
Send someone a tree?
No, but you could have someone, you could ship a key lime pie to them from one of the famous places in Key West, and it shows up at their door. I did that for Bert one time. He was like, "This is the best gift anyone's ever given me." It's just a good creative idea. What else? Key West. Sunset, they got a little square, Mallory Square, where everyone gathers and watches the sun go down.
I went down there with so I went to Sea Camp down in the Keys, which is like
Of course you did.
in Big Pine. Is it Big Pine? Yeah, Big Pine Key. And that's where I learned to scuba dive and
Can I have a beer?
Started my it's gonna be a beer episode. Here we go. It's a Dave Gets Drunk episode. And then and I met up with some of my friends that all worked. Some of my friends that I went to camp with there ended up working there, and I went down one year, and when they were on break, we all went down to the Key West, and we got like a shitty hotel, and we had drank cough syrup. You ever done that?
Well,
I don't even know why I'm asking you this. You barely smoke weed. Like
I NyQuil'd it up one time.
Oh, you have?
Freshman year of college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't have any. I had no idea. One of my friends was like, "We could drink NyQuil," and I was like, "What's that do?" He's like, "Fucks you up." I go, "Okay."
Oh, that's as close to a hallucinogen as you've done then. It's not like technically hallucinogen, but it fucks you up.
I've done one or two other things.
Okay. Why did you say it like that?
I was just trying to be a little. My kids watch this sometimes.
Yeah, but they're still hearing this right now.
Talking in code.
This is big Latin, you think? Yeah. Anyways, we did a bunch of NyQuil, and we went down to Mallory Square, which you're talking about the pier, right?
Yeah, it's where it's everyone.
Where the cats jump through the hoops of fire. And
yeah,
shit.
there's street performers and
yeah,
people pick your pocket.
Yeah, and we were riding bikes down there, and one of my friends went to the water. It's pretty fun. It's not NyQuil. What you can do? But but have you spent much time in Key West besides the comedy?
You know, I didn't go there much as a kid. Maybe like once. We'd always go to the Bahamas, and we go to Key Largo and other parts of the Keys. We never really did Key West too much. But then as an adult, I've been to Key West quite a few times. When I was dating my wife, she loved it down there, and so we went down once or twice for spring break. And then I went for MTV. MTV was filming down there one time. Me and my buddy went down there. I met Mandy Lauderdale, chatted her up.
Who the fuck's Mandy Lauderdale?
She was on the season 1 of Temptation Island, and I had the hugest crush on her. She was a redhead with like she used to always braid her hair in a ponytail.
Everything you said, hot. You might have just went whatever you did, because that's how much sense that made to me. Mandy Lauderdale, Temptation.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
that shit.
Shout out Mandy Lauderdale, dude.
Yeah.
So I had the hugest crush on her, and she was working as like an MTV Spring Break like TV VJ or whatever.
Did you get close to her?
So
creep her out.
I totally got close to her. I walked over to
Mandy.
They were filming.
D-Will, bro.
We were gonna go be on one of the like singled out or something like in the audience, and so we're cutting through this hotel, and I see Mandy Lauderdale hanging out on a lawn chair by the pool. So I told my buddy Harry, I go, Harry, let's just go chill at this pool. So I sit down next to her, and then I pulled this whole thing. We were just hanging out, and I looked over and I went, "Hey, Mandy Lauderdale." She goes, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "I'm Dave. How you doing? You staying at this hotel too?"
Sorry, I'm wearing all this Mexican stuff.
Cool,
it's weird.
Yeah. No, I'm sure I was wearing. I was probably wearing board shorts, a wife beater, frosted tips in my hair, or no, I probably had a visor on. I'm guessing, and I'm sure I had my earring and my gold-plated shark tooth necklace.
I've not looked at a lot of old pictures. You're telling me you had frosted tips?
You don't think I had frosted tips through most of the 90s?
First, okay. How did you frost your tips? Did you have them done professionally or did you do them yourself?
Both. The first time I did it, it was a disaster.
I would pay a lot of money to watch a video of you frosting your own tips.
I bet I could produce one.
I'm sure you can. You got hair. I don't need. What do you use?
Oh, you mean do it now?
Not on this episode, but I want you to come to one day with frosted tips and then be like, "Hey, I got a video of me frosting my tips."
You get my wife to sign
Just
off, and I will frost my tips tomorrow.
Is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like, how do you do? Would you use like bleach?
So the first time we did it, my whole water polo team was going to do it for a tournament, and we just used hydrogen peroxide.
Oh, so that you guys all came in looking like douchebags?
Yeah, and it was bad because the girls team did it for us, and we some of us had chemical burns on our scalp from it, and some people's hair was just like a real amber brown color, like a red color. Other people's was white. There was no uniform. We looked like a team, like a unified team, but we looked like a unified team that tried to do it ourselves. It wasn't great. And I went home. My dad was so mad.
Yeah.
He was like, my mom was like, your dad could get past the earring, but he's having a hard time with the hair. And he was like,
really, the earring was, that's how bad the frosted tips were.
Yeah. Because he was like, well, just as long as you realize that if you look like a punk, people are going to treat you like a punk. And I was like, all right. And then I got pulled over, and this cop pulled a gun on me. And all I could think of in my head was my dad going, you look like a punk. People are going to treat you like a punk.
Third quarter.
Hey, I have a question, Louise. All right, because, first of all, I was thinking about you feel like someone that would have frosted your tips at some point too, Louise.
I bleached my hair during the pandemic, and it eventually grew into frosted tips, but
wow,
I didn't intentionally just do the tips.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a picture.
When you were growing up, or is this still a thing? I don't even know. When I had my ears pierced, right, and when I was younger, if you would get your ears pierced, you had to get, I think, the left ear.
Oh, if you did your right ear?
It's me, bro. It's me and my wife.
Holy shit. Wow, you look like such a dickhead here.
As opposed to now, and I look like someone who everyone takes serious.
Yeah, no. You guys are so young there, by the way. But,
yeah.
Oh, my God. You look like It's amazing I'm friends with you. That's all I can tell you. If I saw you back then, I'd be like, stay away from that guy. That guy's a piece of shit.
That's a pretty uniform opinion. I have so many really good friends that said, first time I met you, I was like, fuck this guy.
Well, that's what they say about me, but it's just I'm grumpy. Curmudgeon. Then they're like, you're still grumpy, but likable somehow. Okay, so if you had to get your left ear pierced to say you weren't gay. That was the thing.
Yeah. That was the thing, yeah.
And then I just got my right ear pierced anyways. I got both pierced. I had two. I'd have two on my left and one on my right. I'm like, well, I got two on the left and then one on the right. That means I'm not gay. And I'm like, what a dumb fucking thing that was. Be like, I'm not gay though, bro. It's on the left.
Here's me in college.
Wow. You have to send these to Louise.
Yeah. Hey, Louise.
Did you see the frosted tips one?
Good Christ. I did not, but
this is me wearing a snakeskin Speedo.
The frosted tips one, it looks like you were the original singer of Sugar Ray, by the way.
Yeah. I love that dude. Mark McGrath's like a hero.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm wearing an authentic sombrero that I bought at Cabo on spring break.
Wait, you're wearing a sombrero in this picture too?
Yeah, look.
Oh my God.
And I'm wearing
I don't think okay.
and I'm wearing a leopard skin towel as a cape. I look ripped, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you're young.
I look ripped.
You see pictures of me when I was rowing? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Gives a fuck.
I remember this night.
You're in good shape now.
We got hammered that night, and we went down. Look, my buddy's got a gun in his Speedo.
Is that a real gun?
No, it's a BB gun. We used to shoot each other with when we got drunk. We went down to the 7-Eleven, and we bought 30 bags. We bought 30 bags of Funyuns that night. That I remember. And the guy was like, "What are you guys gonna
do? A little grab ass, shoot each other,
dress
with
like
BB
this?"
Wait, so Louise, when you're growing up, did you get your ears pierced?
No, never did. My dad would not allow it. I asked him.
But was that the thing still? You had to get your left ear pierced?
Oh, here you go.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It still was?
Yeah.
What a dumb fucking thing. Who came up with that? Somebody came up with that at some point. It was like, the left one's not gay.
All right.
Like, fucking stupid. If you had the right one, it's gay.
This is what my whole team did
dumbest thing I've ever heard.
but it's all like it's growing out kind of. You see it's growing out a little bit.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like Mexican people, like, just unfortunately naturally are a homophobic bunch, you know? And so
Not white people. We're very accepting of all creeds.
no, but they would
One of the most tolerant races there is. White people.
We just want to pay homage to everybody.
Homage.
Yeah, homage.
Yeah.
No, they would do a whole gay test on you to make sure you
A gay test.
Wait, who does the gay test?
I mean, my cholo uncle did it to me as a kid.
Whoa, hey, okay, wait. Walk us through a gay test.
And
Do you know you're going to be
also-
taking this test, or do you just show?
Also, when you're doing it, because you can do it, do the accent that your cholo uncle
wait a
has.
Wait a minute. Real talk for a second.
What do you mean real? Aren't we real talking?
I think there's a scenario here where Luis just got molested by his uncle, and his uncle told him he was.
Are you whispering now because you think Luis can't hear you?
I have headphones on.
Yeah,
with-
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just tell. Yeah, Luis, want to hear about it.
No, like I said, because it's similar to the earring thing, but it's more kind of like, it's even stupider questions, actually.
Okay, do it in
But
his voice.
if anything, I'll do it to you guys as if I'm my uncle.
Oh yeah. Do it in his voice.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So I'm young Luis. How old am I?
You're probably, let's say, 9 years old.
Okay. Ready?
Also, let me preface it. Yeah, nothing weird happened with my uncle.
All right. All right. Here we go. Ready?
All right, and I need to watch you guys. So I'm my uncle. You're just you guys.
Okay. Here we
Okay,
go.
who's first?
Hey.
Same time.
Oh, here. Hola, tío.
Oh boy. Okay.
You wanted to talk to me?
Your accents are horrible. I cannot do good impressions, but yours are only offensive because they're bad. It's not even like a race thing. Like,
Hey, Tío Jose, you wanted to speak to me?
what's your uncle's name?
Herman.
Herman.
Tío,
Herman, homage. You can say it easy. You'll remember it. Yeah.
Tío Herman. It is me,
Tío.
little Luis. You wanted to speak to me?
T.O. You think Luis has ever had an accent like that?
Luis, Paquito Luis.
Actually, maybe.
Okay. All right. It's accurate. All right. I take it back. Continue on.
But
Okay, go. Gay test.
Yes.
and I have to do it in his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Forrest. Hey, Dave.
No. We are little Luis and
No,
his
we're
friend
Forrest and
Forrest.
Dave.
That's for you guys.
We're not both Louise.
No. I am Luis. This is my friend Forrest who came for support.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do a test. Just make sure you're not gay. Okay.
Oh,
So question
Tío,
number one.
what is gay?
Question number one. How do you look at your nails?
My nails?
How do I look at my nails?
Oh, Dave's gay.
Oh,
Dave's gay.
that's the end of the test?
I did this.
That's the end of the test?
Hey, Forrest.
That's one question. That's one question.
Okay. Sorry, Tío. Is there anything else?
Ah, cabrón, Dave, you're gay. Okay. Question number two. Pretend there's something in the sky. Look up at the sky. Okay, you guys are good.
How do you look at my
Oh, well, so real quick for the audio listeners, to check the nails, you're supposed to, bend your.
Yeah, I bent my nails towards my palm and looked down.
Yeah, exactly.
Dave did it out like he was accepting an engagement ring. Yeah.
So that's
Like
the
I was
deal.
saying, stop in the
And
name.
but we looked.
of-
But we
yeah.
looked. Up.
Yeah.
Is this?
So how else would you look up at the sky?
looked up?
Exactly. So you guys did it correct.
How else would you do like this? Just
Yeah.
whip your hair around and
Now,
like.
supposedly, if you kind of just move your eyes up, not your head, just your eyes,
Okay. All right. How many of these do you have to get wrong to be gay? Just one?
It's best 2 out of 3.
Okay, all right. I'm
see-
I'm straight. Yeah,
No.
which I'm fine. Like if I was gay, I feel like I was gay a lot of times in my life, but I guess I'm not according to this test.
I'll bet he's-
I have questioned whether I'm gay so much times. Like, that guy's pretty hot. I saw George Clooney last night, and Michael Clayton again. I've told you that. I imagine, does he have salt and pepper pubes?
Yeah.
Like I was like, so that I was like, am I gay?
After the 6th time you hooked up with a dude, you were just like, I don't think I'm gay.
I got to take this test.
Yeah.
All right, what's the last
So wait,
question?
so if you go through like 9 of those and you pass them all, and then on the 10th one you get it wrong, he's like, you're gay.
No, it's 2 out of 3.
Oh, it's only 3.
Yeah.
I thought he
this
kept
one-
going until he could call you gay.
This one, you guys actually have to stand up. Might have to take the headphones off just to not stretch them.
Just tell us how it goes.
Yeah.
Well,
We have to do it standing up.
yeah.
All right.
He might be slightly out of camera. I don't know if you guys want to bend a little bit, but
I'll pretend I'm standing.
well, okay. Pretend you just stepped on gum. How do you look at the bottom of your shoe?
Oh, like I pull up my pant leg and Put it on my knee.
Oh, Dave's gate.
Behind him?
Yeah.
If you put your leg behind you,
You
kick
put-
it back.
yeah.
I put it on my knee. And
If you put it behind and grab your ankle to look.
I don't think your
These
uncle.
are real questions.
This is what I was asked at 9 years old, just to make
Did
sure.
you pass?
Yeah. Well, actually, hold on. I think
You got one of them wrong.
I think I did the sky one wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, do your whole neck. That's very manly.
I think wrong's a offensive term. There's no wrong or right way to do it.
How did I end up being the one?
I think you're just being very
Incorrect, dude.
homophobic.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Very offensive to people, Louise. Like it's on these holiest of days.
I didn't know it was right or wrong, Luis.
Cinco de
I thought it
Mayo.
was just like, I thought he wanted to know if you were gay so that if you were, he could support you and love you and cherish you and be an ally like I am to all people in the world.
All people.
Remember, I'm editing this podcast. The camera's on you, and it's pushing in slowly into the sombrero, specifically.
Just keep saying homage.
I love Mexicans.
Fourth quarter.
Okay. Have you been to Mexico? Oh yeah, you've been to Mexico.
I've been to Mexico a lot. Did I already tell the story about when I got in trouble at the border coming back?
Yeah.
I did.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
all right. I can retell it.
No. Are you already drunk?
A little bit.
It's like 1.5 beers. Are you getting like less tolerant in your old age?
I think I drank a lot last night, so I think this might have reignited some of the beer that was already-
Reignited it?
Yeah.
So you're not a scientist? Is what you're saying? You think beer reignites the other beer?
Sometimes,
there was
yeah.
some beer sitting there, alcohol that hadn't got absorbed, and the other beer is like, hey,
Yeah. You never,
reinforcements and came in. And
you've never reignited a buzz from the night before?
Yeah, but I do it with like hard drugs. Like if you did like ecstasy or you did some other, or like acid or mushrooms and you smoked a joint, it sometimes would like kick it back
What's
in.
that thing
I've
that-
never heard beer kicking back in beer.
What's that thing that guy does that's on Instagram where they swirl it around and they...
Oh yeah, that guy's an Australian guy.
How do you do
guy,
that?
He like pops it with his, God, what's his name? His Instagram account. He's like the something king. And
he
like
licks it, right?
He goes with his mouth and then he licks it and then he like spins it
Spins
around and the beer goes down his throat in like half a second.
You think I could do it?
And he's got a what do you call it? A mullet. You know the guy?
Yeah.
What's that guy's name?
don't know
That's
the name.
all he does. All of his videos on Instagram are just goes and he goes. He makes like a sound. He goes
And then he spins it like this, right?
Yeah. What's that guy's name?
I don't know. I gotta look it up.
Look it up.
Oh, yeah, like that. Like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Wait. You got to ask Louise if you can do it.
Luis, can I do it?
Yeah. You might dirty this
Be fine. I'm wearing,
studio up here.
I'm wearing a paper towel.
Jeez, I thought it was Viva Mexico a minute ago. Now it's a fucking paper towel. If I spill it on, it's an homage.
Oh, yeah.
To Mexico.
Was this handed down from generations? I don't want to get it messed up.
No.
Okay.
Well, why don't you take your headphones off? Because, yeah.
I think I'm all right.
I see. Okay. Let's do it.
Ugh.
Great.
Get all the airs out. It's important. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
He licks it.
Yeah. Do you want to watch a video first?
Oh, that's not how you do it.
That's not how you do it. No. Stop. Let's watch a video. All
right.
Did you find the guy's name?
Uncle.sync, if you want to look at it.
Uncle Sink. I don't know why I thought King, but yeah, that is the guy. Uncle Sink. And how do you spell? Just Sink like normal?
Yep.
Like he's a sink. Here he is.
All right. Let's see if I can get some pointers.
He's got 518,000 followers. Literally all his videos are him just doing this.
Hey, when you got a formula that works.
Here. Oh, wait.
No, I need a cigarette. We should do an episode where we just smoke cigarettes the whole time.
There he goes.
Let's fucking get it, baby.
Fuck. This guy's hard as fuck.
He goes, yeah.
Oh, he licks the side of the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he spins it once it's up.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys watching him over there?
So
Yeah, that's all he does. He's
lick it
Australian
up,
guy.
put it up, then spin it, and then let it just flow.
So you just watched the video. Do you need to watch
yeah.
it?
It's
again?
gonna
No.
torpedo, so
Torpedo.
it's gonna like torpedo, and it's gonna go fast. So be ready to start swallowing.
That's why I think you might want to have this here. Just here. I don't know. Go
What do you
ahead.
want me to do?
Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. All right. You ready?
I'm ready. This is not even a whole beer, so you should be able to do this. No
I
problem.
think it's a good like practice.
Yeah. It's a good primer. Gonna go. I mean, that wasn't bad. It wasn't exactly what he did, but not bad. That's off. I'll even blow the conch today. I didn't want
Shout
to
out. What's his name?
Uncle Sink.
Uncle
Shout
Sink.
out Uncle Sink. We should hang.
Yeah. You should put the hat back on. It looks worse. Your hair looks worse. your hair right now looks fake. It looks like you have the worst fucking toupee I've ever seen in my life.
Just for the record, I have a lot of beer down my shirt.
You need frosted tips on top of your hair right now.
Hey, Luis, give me a beer.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Because of Cinco de Mayo. How much time are we at right now?
40.
Oh, son of a bitch. I got to pick my kids up from school.
It's about the kids. Do we have voicemails?
We do not, because I think we powered.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
We powered.
There
through
were
a
some
lot
wrong
of them.
numbers, you said?
Those wrong numbers?
Let's listen to the wrong numbers.
Oh no, people.
Wait,
people
do
just,
people leave messages on the wrong numbers?
No, people just hung up. They got.
Oh, because we did all the voicemails the other. Oh, we have text messages or no?
we got a couple.
We do those.
Oh, let's do
Let's do text messages. Yeah.
Someone. I don't think I've read this one before, but someone suggests a promo pic for the podcast. So it says promo pic.
Was that Comedy Records?
Our sponsor.
Oh, is this a business?
Hey, guys, maybe promote the YouTube once in a while.
Anonymous here. Every once in a while, mention Comedy Records and, just maybe top of the show. Maybe not at the bottom. Maybe before you're done shotgunning beers. What kind of promo pic do they want us to do?
So they say you guys need the Mertails. You need the jackets open, no shirts.
We're getting the Mertails. Oh, with the promo pic. Jackets and Mertails.
Yeah, I guess it's a promo.
I like
pic
it.
To promo the podcast. So
like
Mertails, jackets open, no shirts.
Sombreros.
Flea market folding chairs, little blue kiddie pool, and Luis holding the hose, filling the pool, looking dead inside.
Yeah, it's not
like
bad.
it, yeah.
It's not bad. Who wrote this? Anonymous?
Bleach tips.
They've written it before. I don't think they've left their name.
Don't give out their number. Yeah.
Probably not my lawyer.
She's from Chicago, though.
Okay.
Chicago fan. All
I
right.
like this.
Hey, I'm going to be at the Schaumburg Improv. Come on out.
Yeah, then you can find out who it is. I like this. I like everything this person has suggested.
Yeah.
I think once we get the tails, we're ready to go. All we need is Louis holding the hose.
I already looked at inside, so I think we could do that pretty easily.
What? You looked at what?
She said, me holding the hose, filling the pool, looking dead inside. That was
Dead inside. Yeah. Sure. Dead inside.
We got another text. Says, and this is in reference to, I believe, 2 episodes ago. It says, let Dave know that when he says shanking, that means something different in prison culture. I would argue that's the dominant definition. Shanking means to stab another inmate with a shiv.
Yeah, but what were you talking about?
He was talking about like
When you
pantsing a
pants
friend.
someone. Mike, when you grew up in South Florida and you go up to your buddy and you pull their umbros down around their ankles, that was called shanking someone, right?
You shank them.
Yeah. But I'm sure in prison people pull each other's pants down too.
And they don't call it shank.
And then they stab him.
Yeah, you think in prison? You think that's a little bit of fun?
They just do it as a joke. Shanked ya.
Little bit of fun in prison, like I
Pull their umbros
those
out.
balls out.
Yeah, dude, I shanked Mikey the other day.
That would be a fun prison where it's just a lot of practical jokes.
Just a
It's like I sentence you to fucking, whatever the name of the prison is, and it's like, oh, that's a good one. They just pull practical jokes. On
All
you
they need is the
time.
right leader, dude.
They just do a couple wedgies and stuff. Yeah.
If you had the right leader in prison, it was just like, hey guys, listen.
Yeah.
As the voice of leadership in this prison, we're not gonna kill each other anymore. All right, none of this stuff that got us into this. But let's make this the funnest experience for all of us.
Yeah.
Let's come up with some fun nicknames. We're gonna have some like movie nights.
Yeah. And then like somebody drinks something.
Cinco de Mayo party. Pay homage to the Mexican, gangs culture.
Yeah. And some guy's like, hey, try this. Here's a good one they did. Try this. This is some toilet wine I made. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, cool. And he sips it. And he goes, it's my urine.
No.
There's camera over there.
Prank you. Yeah. Hey, you can't stop me. You're on my prison prank show.
Yeah. That's a good one.
So stupid, but I actually like.
I mean, you're telling me a network wouldn't make this? Netflix?
Tell me what you think it would be like if I was in prison.
Prison pranks. Prank prison. Prank prison. That's okay. Prank prison.
I think we should pitch it.
Prank prison. Who's going to host it? Mario Cantone? Not
No,
Mario
us,
Cantone.
man.
Mario Lopez.
Wait, what?
Mario Cantone. We did the
Mario
gay test.
Lopez. Who would do better in prison, me or you?
Probably me.
Why?
Because you would like, first of all, everything you said today. Let's start with that. But second of all, like I am not loud.
Oh, you think you just like soar by under the radar?
No, I'm not going to go by on the radar, but I'm not going to come in like, hey guys, I can make barbecue. You know, like if everyone's like interested in it, like
I think that's an asset.
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants cheery.
What?
No, not in prison. You got to keep it low key, close to the vet, and then also, you know, like I would, I'm the friendly curmudgeon. That's what I've dubbed myself.
I think you're just saying I'm more fuckable.
I don't, you know, look, everyone worries about getting fucked in prison. I would rather get fucked than shanked.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Fuck me all day. Yeah.
That's your. I think you just passed. You just failed the gay test.
That's question 4. In prison.
Would you rather get fucked or stabbed?
I'm proud of you. You didn't do the voice.
Yeah.
That was good.
No,
You're
I
tempted. No. Yeah, I know you wanted to.
I think I was intended to.
All right. Is that it? That's all the text message we have?
Oh yeah, but we do have
Prank Prison. We got a new
review.
show.
We got that new review that got us on the charts.
Oh,
And yeah,
review?
like a part of the show has been like, if you guys leave a review, we read it out.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Please subscribe, leave 5 stars, leave reviews, share it.
Yeah, when you write a physical review on
I already
Apple
know that you're
Podcasts-
drunk because you're just saying things wrong.
What?
Leave 5 stars.
Yeah, 5-star
I mean,
reviews.
it's not wrong, but it's wrong. We know that that's
Yelp.
wrong. Leave 5 stars, leave a review, leave things, leave subscribe.
Yeah, you guys, please prescribe to our podcast.
Accessorize.
Please
Accessorize.
substitute to our podcast.
What's the review?
So they title it 4 Quarters of Hilarity.
Ooh.
They say, you like to laugh? I do, and I did. Great show, fellas. And this is, I don't know if you guys know him personally, Steve Buser from USA.
No.
From America?
All right.
From America?
Music?
Steve Buser? No,
Yeah.
Steve Buser sounds like a fake name, but we like you, Steve.
When I was going to study abroad in Switzerland, which was really kind of like, it was on the Italian-Swiss border.
Did you wear Swiss clothing? Did you yodel?
I was immersed in the culture, but no, we didn't yodel. We went places people would yodel.
I just feel like you would have dressed up in lederhosen or something. It's like German.
Well, it wasn't. It was on the Italian-Swiss border. And
where Elion lives. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
And it was, I was there for 4th of July. And so they did
You're like, come on, guys.
Well,
Let's celebrate.
all the bars did like America night or whatever. So people were, all the Italian and Swiss and German and all the people from all around, they dressed up like what their version of America, you know, they were wearing red, white, and blue stuff, and they were dressed up like white trash, and some were dressed up, you know, in a Yankee jersey or whatever. I wasn't offended. I was like, this is cool. You guys are paying homage to my culture. I wasn't offended by it.
I mean, they were wearing Yankee jerseys.
Oh.
It's like, that's different.
Do you think like history has something to do with it?
What? Well, I mean, I just can't even look at you anymore.
I didn't feel like they were mocking my culture.
They probably were. Yeah. You think Italians weren't mocking your culture? You been to Europe before?
Yeah.
I love going to Europe, but I think there's some mockery.
Yeah, but
They love us. France? What do you think a French-American bar is like? Oh, hey, I'm American.
no, I just think they make fun of us a lot, but it doesn't bother
Yeah,
me.
everyone
is what
hates the
I'm saying.
French. If you're listening in France, so thank you. Please leave a review. That's it for the reviews?
Yep. For now, yeah. But we haven't advertised it in a while. You know, it helps us. Maybe that's why we got on the message.
347 Mervert. Give us a call.
862 Mervert.
347.
347 Mervert.
They've never gotten that
Oh,
right.
that should be our shirt. Our shirt should be 347 Mervert. And then that way everyone will always remember the phone number.
You mean everyone by, you mean you.
Yeah.
Yeah. 347 Mervert.
2 minutes left. 2 minutos.
Is it time for another Corona tornado?
Yes. Close out the show with a Corona tour. Tell everyone where we're going to be. I'm going to be, I don't even know where I was going to go. I'm going to be at, what have you, Comedy Nest in Montreal, July 6th through 8th.
Hey, I want to go. I want to work there.
Okay. I can't book you there, but I know the guy. So 6th through 8th, Comedy Nest Montreal, July 9th. Punchline in Philadelphia, one night only. Come out to that. And I got a bunch of other shit, including our whole Florida run we talked about today.
Yeah, September
Comedy
20th
Key West
something
comedy.
through 20th something.
It's all on foreshot.net. Yep. Go there.
Are we ending?
We are ending.
Oh.
Yeah, we've done about 50 minutes of
all right.
podcasting.
Mike, D, thanks for coming out. Appreciate you guys for being our first audience.
Yeah, they're just sitting over there. It wasn't that exciting
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah, I don't think
Did
we-
you want us to interact with you more?
Mike, do you want to come? Mike, come here. As someone who's always supported our careers,
Dave said,
yeah. Lean in, look into this camera right here.
Hey, everybody.
Now you're standing near
I'm gonna
next
be the first dead
you're
guest.
you're next to the guy with a
Here with this fucking paper towel guy.
You're basically wearing the hat now.
Tell them that this isn't offensive, Mike.
It's an homage. It really is.
And Mike is Jewish, so
Jewish people support this look.
Absolutely.
Wait, now, this is not a sombrero. It is a Mexican yarmulke. All right, tell them about seeing us at the Comedy Inn.
Oh, we're going to have some great shows. We got live podcasts on stage. We have some stand-up comedy from these guys, some of our local guys in Miami. Can't wait to have them. It's always good when Forrest and Dave come back home. And it should be real fun. Come and join us.
That's it. We are very inclusive. Everyone is welcome.
yeah, we come from the most inclusive race there is.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in I don't have my paper calendar.
Yeah, no, I can tell you where you're going to be.
Okay, good. Tell me my dates.
You're going to be at some Heliums.
Oh, yeah, Indianapolis. Yeah, that's where I'm at this week.
Do you want
You want the calendar? It's right there.
Yeah. What day is this coming out?
May 1st.
But I don't know.
Hey,
How are
come
you-
see me this
how are you-
Thursday, guys,
how are
in
you
Louisville.
dressed? You're literally dressed.
Yeah.
You're
Hey,
dressed.
come see me in Louisville this Thursday, and then Indianapolis Friday and Saturday, and then St. Louis on Sunday. Gonna be a blast, everybody. Got dates the rest of the year in Boise, Grand Rapids,
Chicago.
Vegas, Chicago, Schaumburg Improv, many more. Just check out DaveWilliamson.com or at Dave W Comedy on the social medias. All right, you
All right,
ready?
take us out with another, what is this called?
This is
Tornado?
this is an homage to what's the guy's name?
Uncle Sink.
Uncle Sink. All right, he goes like this.
He grumbles. Oh my God. It's pretty good. I got to give it to you. It's pretty good.
Woo! Happy Cinco de Mayo! Remember not to offend people this Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Only pay homage to a wonderful culture. And be safe. Don't drink and drive. I gotta go pick my kids up from school.
For they are the mermen.